Found a server-side only mod for Fabric that lets me do something that I've been wanting to do in the Datapack for a very long time, and something that should really be a vanilla feature, and I don't know what the holdup is, but let's see. Here we go. I can finally actually just put the furniture in the recipe book before I had to sort of do a hacky workaround, which you saw in the last episode when I made the roller mill, but that's so much better. The problem is that it doesn't stack with the stuff that it's a long story, but there's some stuff I need to work out. Mostly it's my fault that it doesn't stack with the stuff once you break it, but again, that's something I need to fix. That's not something that you need to fix or that you have the power to fix. This is unrelated. I don't know why I'm going out here. I found a crane on Reddit that I liked, so I sort of stole some of the design aspects for the loading dock down here. Also, we have a loading dock down here. So that's 2 pieces of information. Let's see how my sand is doing before I just cut here. Are we done? Well, there we go. That was 5 stacks of granite that I was never going to use. That feels so much better. Okay. Well, while you were distracted with C-list anime, I have finished my innovation.
Have you?
Do you have ender pearls on you? Well, here, take one of mine. Now, chuck it down into the bottom of that tube. Okay. And get out of the way. Alright, now go upstairs.
Oh no.
The
lever.
Here.
I already hate this.
I saw it on the internet. It's gonna work.
I'm here.
Okay. No, you're not. You're here.
Yep.
That's not good. Yeah, that's pretty bad actually. It's just, there we go. Let's walk away. So, bad news is that the pool mechanism is actually going to cut into the room where we keep the villagers.
That big a deal.
Yeah, that's probably fine. We're going to move them all eventually anyway. This is going to be staff only. We really should have taken the water out of the pool. I don't know what we were thinking.
Well, yeah.
We should really have drained the pool first. This was a terrible mistake. Alright, hit it. And open it back up.
See, we've created a solution to a problem that no longer exists, I think.
That too, but I mean...
But it's the last time we've actually seen an iron golem in that pool.
It's been a while, yeah. No, I'm down here. I got out. I'm okay. I'm not entirely sure if I've demonstrated this already, but in the event that I have not, here's how I make invisible barriers. Like in the... well, I can't think of any areas around Palms Ahoy immediately there where I've used them, but rest assured I have used them somewhere. Nope, the lever, Kirven. There we go. There we go. So that pushes the furniture hitbox, but what the hell? What? Okay, there, I got it. Good lord. That took way more effort than it should have, but we've got a turtle on a crane now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this information, but I don't know what you're going to do with the information either, so now we both have this problem. Okay, so right now the volcano has 2 major problems. One is that it's a little difficult to get up to the charged creeper detonating room, which I can fix off camera. That's not particularly interesting, and I'm too tired to do that right now anyway. But 2 is that the mechanism that I have to ender pearl to, that didn't work. The mechanism that sets off the, forgot the word, eruption, I knew that. I'm very tired, it's been a long week, is currently broken, which is because of changes I had to make to the creeper delivery. It's not interesting. But I think I have a way to fix it. So currently it goes off when I hit this button. Yeah. But that doesn't really work for all my purposes. Let me turn some of that. There we go. So what does this go to? That's the mechanism to call the creeper, I think. So we don't want to power that. So what we want to do is we want to close that. The creeper blast radius is enough to kill pretty much anything within like 15 blocks or something. I don't remember. Not kill, but damage certainly anything in about 15 blocks. I don't remember the exact range I settled on, but I did arrive at a number at some point. So, with some new mechanics that were introduced a version or 2 ago, I don't remember when specifically. Let's knock out some of this stone. We don't need most of this. And the torches too, apparently. Okay. Don't know why there's a torch there. There's a giant campfire and lava above us. That should be more than sufficient for lighting. Okay. Stupid lighthouse beacon. Okay. I said okay 5 times now. Let's actually do what I want to do. So, put down my shulker box, and dispensers can now dispense, well, that's not going to work, can now dispense armor stands. And creeper explosions should, I haven't tested this, but I'm fairly confident, should destroy the armor stand when it goes off. Now, I have not tested if the creeper killing the armor stand has any effect on the wither skeleton dropping its skull, and I probably should actually do that before I set this up, because if a charged creeper kills a mob, it will only make one mob at a time drop its skull, and I don't know if that applies to mobs that don't drop their skull to begin with, or just regular entities like armor stands. But I'm going to build this and test it later, just so that I have the proof of concept out there. So we want a dispenser, and then we want a dropper going into the dispenser, because of the way this is going to work. And then we put a hopper into the dropper, and a... Well, actually, now that I think about it, I'd have to use a tripwire hook, because if I put a pressure plate here, the armor stand is going to set it off, and it's going to keep triggering the dispenser. Well, not necessarily. I mean, if the dispenser is already powered when the dropper goes off, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, okay, let's try it and see if it, oh no, that needs to be there, see if it breaks. When the armor stand places, which that didn't actually, there we go. Well, that seemed to work for some reason. I don't know what happened there, but okay, so that works without any intervention on my part for some reason. I guess this torch is powering it or something. I don't know, but there we go. My problem is that might not... Oh, here's what we do. If we put that there and that there, yeah, that'll power it, I think. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that works great, actually. There's just this. This is a problem. Keeps getting stuck there. I think if I put a stair there instead of a slab, it'd probably work, though. Let me go get a stair. Ew. Okay. So, that still works. And then here comes a creeper. Oh, Christ. Oh, dear Christ. This is why you don't overload the creeper storage. Good Lord. Honestly, I may just funnel all of the creepers up here so that I can expand that and make it not do that. Let's just... Oh wait, those guys are gonna die. Hang on. Okay, hopefully I hit that button in time for them to be recycled back into the farm and not back into the killing chamber. Okay, so we've got you here. Let's just test to see if it works before we test to see if a wither skeleton will actually work with this thing, because there's still the concern of it dropping the skull. But I don't have a good way of getting the wither skeletons up here to begin with, so we just have to... well, that's an unforeseen problem. Hey, it works. Oh, and they're on fire when they come out now, too. Okay, there we go. That was a waste of a charged creeper, but I think it worked. Yeah, here, let's do that for fun. And actually, I think... Oh, you know what? No, I remember why that was like that. Okay, so that works. I'm going to expand the creeper collection chamber, I think, because whenever I do this... Like, let's just do this again. Yeah, like 7 of them come out because they're all clustered up in there. Yeah. I've got Winston in the storage cell. As you can see, this is the problem with the... Oh, good lord, there's more. Yeah, this is the problem with the current setup. I have a few regrets, I'll be honest. It's not my proudest decision. Yeah, I gotta fix this thing. Dolphin friend, I'm really not sure how you got in there, but I hate to break it to you, you're not gonna last very long. Let's just walk away from that. Now see, that's more like it. Ooh. Yes, please. Neat. Aha! Alright, let's see if this thing actually works. And there we go. Look at that. And, yep, okay. Let's put unbreaking on this thing, because it only has 100 uses. Let's just see what happens. There we go. 40 rooms in the Grand Admiral Hotel, and another, like, what, 6 over there? And you're sleeping under the downspout. Okay, sure, whatever. Hey. That's what I thought. Garbage. I think... This has not gone well.
There has been a murder.
He broke the beach glass.
Wow.
Jeez. I got his trident, though. Unbreaking 1. Oh. No wonder he got so many shots off. Oh, did you hear Dank Lambo broke his car again?
I did not.
Yeah, he, honest to God, he Tokyo drifted it too hard, and it stopped working. This is a true story. He did a Tokyo drift, and a couple days later his car broke, and he had to go to Florida to get a new one. Step into my root cellar.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got 9 stacks of melon. We got 9 stacks of grapes.
Is this why? This is. That's all we got. 9 stacks of.
We got 9 stacks of carrots. We got 9 stacks of chili peppers. Not that we need those. We got 9 stacks of netherwort and 9 stacks of spider eyes. You know what these things have in common?
No.
You can put them in blenders.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Brace yourself for the ultimate blending machine. Now, down here at the end is where things get tricky, because we don't actually want to trigger this. We want to trigger these two. So we get rid of that, and we'll just put the torch there. We want that there, and that there, and then one right there. You know, in hindsight, I should have loaded the droppers first. Yeah, okay. Ow. Alright, here we go. Let's get one of these. I don't have one of those. Come on. There. One of you. And one of you. And these get automatically locked by this thing, because otherwise this gets all screwy. And let's see. There's glass bottles that went in here, and ice that went in here. And that ought to do it, other than covering up this thing, which ain't too difficult. Okay, let's get a... Kingston valve. Yep, and that goes in there. And then that shoots out the ice. There we go. One Kingston valve. There we go. All right. I think that's right. I think that's what a Kingston valve is. I could be wrong. Grape and potato. Yep, that's what this is. All right. I'll take it. So the only thing left is I need a way to get this into here, which shouldn't be too difficult. I just have to either pipe it into the dispenser or just lower this and pipe it in that way. I can work that out later. That's not critical. Also, that drink dispenser doesn't work 100% of the time anyway, so it's a problem for a later date. Isn't that right? What's your name? Latin Rig? Yeah, isn't that right, Latin Rig? All right, get him, boys. You know, whenever you feel like it is fine. Wait for it. Wait. Keep waiting for it. This is really exciting content. Here we go. Behold, the High Tide Casino, in so much as it can be called that.
Is it one big game floor in here?
I don't know. I just figured I would make the carpet and figure that out later.
Yeah.
I tried to make it as tacky as possible.
Oh yeah, you've done that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You'll need quite a bit of ceiling.
Yeah, I don't know about the ceiling quite yet. I had the idea that maybe the ceiling for the second floor doesn't like go all the way over. Like maybe it's just balconies with more gambling.
Mezzanine.
Yeah, it is. It is a gambling mezzanine. We could do that. This is our. I don't know why he's in here. This is. I don't know if you saw it when you came in.
This is where you got the carpet from.
No, actually, no. I got that from the
No.
sheep. No, this is our. This is our street vendor.
Wow, the
Yeah,
resemblance is striking.
I think it looks exactly like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for the casino because we've apparently picked the one casino in Florida that doesn't have gambling.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to fill it full of pachinko machines. Something.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the concern of how we do a slot machine in the first place.
Ye- Uh,
I've made something
oh,
that
yep.
that I think you might appreciate if you come up here. Oh, you're being shot at. Hang on.
Ow.
I got him and I got his trident. Which makes up for that other trident that I lost earlier. Yeah. Oh god, he's about to see it.
What is
It it's a it's a bust of the Beemaster. I didn't have any marble, but I saw it on the internet and I'm like, well, we need one of those.
I see.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's not gonna work.
Oh,
Here,
yeah,
you
that'll
can
work.
keep it. Yeah. I like that you have a shelf on the shelf.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you trying to find the wheat? Because it's not
Is it
over
over
there.
here? Is
It's
it
not.
not?
No. You are on the wrong
Is that
side
a
of the
lie?
house. Why would it be a lie, Zacticon? Why would I intentionally mislead you to the location of something I'm trying to keep from you?
You do know that if you build something with it, I
Yeah.
can just. They
God
would be
damn it.
roofless. Oh. I
But the
didn't
joke's
think,
on you. I've taken it all already.
I didn't think there'd actually be anything in
It's the wheat. Don't you dare.
here.
Put
Interesting.
that wheat back. That's my TNT. Why do you have that?
Whoa. How much did you take?
All of it. Oh. You know what I just realized I did? I broke it. I put 5150 up on the desk because Van Halen died. And now the item frame is powering the comparator that's supposed to open the Aristicium.
I see.
So you actually have to pop 5150 out of the item frame too.
We're offering rock bottom prices in our side stay bungalow suites. Only $400 a month. Amenities such as running water in the bathroom area, external sinks, and even a bed could be yours.
This is a dumb idea. And this actually, I think this makes it dumber. Surely I have these somewhere else. This is gonna suck. Yep. Alright, please work. Oh, no, didn't work. This is gonna suck even more. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Did it work? It didn't work. Oh god, I worked too well! This is a dumb idea, this is a dumb idea! Okay, thank you. Why are these not on my bar? This is literally the only reason I'm here. Hello. Oh, well that's not supposed to happen. So, I figured out what this store is.
Ooh. That's not safe.
Actually, the
There's
fish
actually
don't
something in
swim
there.
out if you leave that open, but
Ah.
this is the executive, and this is the Confucius. would you believe we've actually got an order?
Have we?
Yeah, Casey wanted a Confucius for his base.
$54.95.
Yeah, it's the
Quartermaster.
lowest end name I could think of for a hotel while still sounding nautical.
Yeah.
Quartermaster.
Oh, yes.
Because they're quarters.
Yep. There are.
Yeah. There you go. You got there.
Yep.
The stairwell appears to be the location of many a shady deal.
Oh. Yeah.
I think they're having like rat races in there. Some other sort of
Interior
animal
itself,
fight.
This is the shady hallway.
Yeah.
That's functional.
Whoa!
That is huge.
That is huge. What the hell?
That's
Well, good thing I'm still on the bug tracker.
that is huge. Now, candles in the archives.
Oh, that's an appropriate
That's
place
what
for a
we need.
candle.
Yes.
An open flame next to the most paper in the house.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
right.
Already
Swap
lamp
that
added
out.
in. Boom.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Where did you go?
Haven't checked everywhere yet.
You realize that's the roof of my office?
It's also the
Yeah, I mean,
the floor. That's parquet.
yeah.
That's where he sleeps.
Yep. I was hoping if I gave him a bed, he'd stop trying to jump over the counter. Didn't work. And we do have roof access now for all of the nothing on the roof.
Clevis.
Yeah, I don't know how he got in here. He was supposed to be guarding the premium beach. So here's Clevis Pin's route that he took.
Quite a journey.
He started, right? He started here. Here all the way over there. Okay. He started over here, right? He swam to the premium beach, came up from the premium beach, along the boardwalk, down through the hotel. I didn't think he could fit down the stairs. Out of the hotel, and then into the candle shop. And I'd like to point out, I've actually followed pretty close to your original suggestion that we make that a cigar store.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Oh, here, take that telescope and point it up there at the birdcage.
Ooh.
And we want to come around this way. Put in a new building. I don't know what it is. And we have a new concession stand.
Okay. Yeah.
I put in a lot of effort to faithfully recreate the pretzel cart. I even misspelled the word pretzels. Come on. I want to do this. Yeah! I'm so mad that doesn't fit in the box. I hate when the achievements don't fit in the box. Evasive maneuvers! Evasive maneuvers! I just wanted to see why the sand was like that! This is your captain speaking. We are making our final approach into Castaway Island, Fiji. Coming up right here on your right, you're going to see the very tip of the Palms Ahoy Resort and Casino. If you'll fasten your seatbelts and return your tray table to the full upright and locked position, we will be preparing to land in about 5 minutes. Thank you for flying this airline. It's late. I can't think on my toes quite as well. We did it! The last goat's in the west! I gotta get some wheat. I need 3. So... how? What? I don't even think that's accessible from... You would have to go... Get out of here. You'd have to go up. Stop following me. And, like... I mean, I guess if you came out here, you could get onto here. And then here. And then here. But there's no way a villager would be able to do that. Unless you went, like... Well, if I can't do that, how on earth are you? Unless you went down to here. And then down. And then down there. But why? Why would you do that? Get down. You're lucky I don't take you out to sea. Out to sea, I tell you! Give me a scoop. Alright. We got new stuff for these creepers. Ah! Why won't it stop moving? Oh no. We have conflict here at Palms Ahoy. Our main thing is villagers, and specifically an outdoor beach getaway resort for villagers. Our other main thing is a farm that only works during thunderstorms. And when you have villagers that mostly stay outside, and you can't get rid of thunderstorms because then your farm doesn't work, you get witches. Now, if you were a normal human being, you'd just put down some lightning rods and call it a day. Here's the thing. There are really only 2 roofs in Palms Ahoy that are built in such a way that you can put a lightning rod on top and it won't look silly. And they're both right behind me. There's the bell tower in the casino, and then there's the lighthouse. The rest of these roofs are flat or asymmetrical or just not designed to house lightning rods. So I've reached what I consider to be a fairly elegant solution. What's something that sits out in the ocean and has a big point on the top and is generally far away from any inhabited areas or potential lightning strike victims? It's buoys. Also, it apparently doubles as a squid farm. So that's great. I didn't consider that at the time. Well, I guess all of Palms Ahoy is a squid farm. So that's my solution. I think that's... I think that works out okay. All right, what are we going to call our all-expenses-paid luxury resort spa and casino at Palms Ahoy?
Okay. It can be a play on Shiver Me Timbers, but obviously it would be the opposite of Shiver. I don't quite know how to do that.
That's worse than... All right, let me look at some of the puns I'm no longer apologizing for. Bait and switch.
Okay.
Bermuda scoop.
Yeah.
Hot tropic.
Okay, that one's pretty bad.
Keel haul.
Yeah.
Kabuka Mountain.
Yep. Yep.
And Quartermaster. I'm no longer apologizing for those. In lieu of the opposite of Shiver Me Timbers.
Yeah,
and of course, Psalms Ahoy.
Oh, yeah. Sauna Meet Timbers.
Sauna Meet Timbers. Brace yourself for this one.
Better not put a transmitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bead curtain.
It is. Okay.
I see.
I'm going to show you this image first.
Yes. Yep.
Then I'm going to tell you the name. And I want you to see. I want you to maybe tell me what this name makes you think. Okay, that's called the Apart Hotel.
That's not great.
No!
Nelson Mandela wouldn't be happy.
It is not great. It's in
Oh,
Poland.
Poland, that's worse.
That'd be like a spa in South Africa calling itself Spalocost. We're not calling this place Spalocost.
Why not?
All right, you ready? I got one for you.
Do you?
Panama Springs.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
Could work.
Now, having said that, this would require me to license out the rights to the name Panama.
Ah. Sign here.
All right. It won't fit.
It won't fit.
It won't fit. I got to take out the dotted line.
Ah, goodness.
All right. There you go. For your records. You know, I had the idea for Palms Ahoy. I forget what sparked it, but it was definitely a stupid joke. The name Palms Ahoy was definitely sparked from stupid brainstorming, but the idea of making a tacky beach resort for villagers was certainly the stupid logical conclusion of having the mushroom biome in the warm ocean. Because, as I've said many times before, nothing's going to spawn here. This is probably the safest place to let villagers just roam around freely. And then I found a picture of a poolside bar on Google Images, and it all just sort of clicked and snowballed from there. I did not know at the time that I was pitching, designing, and building my tacky beach vacation getaway that it would be the only semblance of a vacation getaway I would have for 2 years. Oh God, I'm drained at this point. There's nothing left. This is the voice of the former Kirven Avion and Xavier Avion II. Give me a Commodore. I'll explain how that works later. Good Lord. So I think coming up in 3 days will mark that whole montage being exactly 1 year of work on Palms Ahoy and the surrounding territories. Come on, I want to do the walk and talk. I can't do that if I'm waiting for my order. Okay, there's the ordering pane. Menu listing, whatever the hell it is. Come on. There we go. What was I saying? So yeah, so 3 days from now, that will mark 1 year from the date that the first clip in that montage was recorded. And by God, it has been a long year. I know I'm doing the walk and talk right now, but I'm not going to actually point out what anything is or explain what anything is. That's next episode, I think. I've done a lot. Good Lord, I've done a lot. This wasn't here last episode. That was barely there. I don't even know if that was there. This whole area was grass pretty much. And a lot of it didn't get caught on camera, and some of it did, but just ended up getting cut for time because when I realized it was coming up on a year, I was like, well, I'll just do the 1 year montage. But So much of this was the result of nobody having any idea how teleconferencing works and me just desperately trying to find something to do while sitting in on a Zoom call that could have been an email. And the fact that it was even a Zoom call when it's well known that the Zoom teleconferencing software is riddled with security holes and should not be used for anything even remotely confidential is beyond me. The only thing I even use Zoom for of my own volition anymore is D&D games, and frankly, if the Chinese government wants to be listening in on the adventures of Urbis McCreary, gnome warlock extraordinaire, that's their own fault. But so much of this was just spawned out of boredom at times that I could not actually record anything. But I think next episode I'll probably actually go and do the changelog of Palms Ahoy. I'm not going to do the full tour because you've seen a lot of this already, or at least the Grand Admiral. You've all seen the Grand Admiral. Flying jibs, those are the classic spots. We're calling those the sunken condos now. You can Google it if you don't get the joke. Nobody's gonna get the nobody's gonna get the joke. You've seen most of that. That's gotten a little bigger since then. I've put in a couple of beacons, but it's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. So I'm not gonna go through and explain. Oh, this is the Grand Admiral Hotel. That's a later date. I think before the map reset, which is probably coming sooner rather than later, I'm gonna do the full world tour, but that's later. Next, I think is just gonna be changelog. We have a lot of leather workers at Palms Ahoy. That's gonna. I'll try to explain that in the changelog too. There's a lot of cauldrons. That's all you really need to know. But that's Palms Ahoy. A year in the life. Not really the life. It's not a living thing. It's a series of structures. But yeah, I don't know how to follow that up. I am emotionally and physically exhausted in all capacities, which is rare for me. I'm usually either one or the other. But good lord. I probably will not at any point complain about the pandemic in any long form, because so much of my style is based around the absurd and bizarre, and when something affects the entire planet fairly evenly and equally, it's hard to find anything unique, absurd, or bizarre about that nobody hasn't already heard 1,000 times. That's one of my biggest frustrations. Every joke, every witticism, every snide comment done to death 1,000 times over, and it's driving me nuts. Oh. God. Awful 365-day span. A little before that, too. I did okay in the early stages. It got progressively worse from there. All right. Palms Ahoy, where you'll never forget to go home. 4 more years. That's not going to happen. Major terrain changes coming. Gotta reset the map. I like Palms Ahoy. It's a relaxing place for me to just walk around when I have nothing better to do. I don't know. It's got a nice aura to it, but I think my next projects are going to be equally interesting. Palms Ahoy it's decentralized, I think, and that doesn't leave me with a lot of wiggle room for my normal set of shenanigans. But I got some cool stuff coming in the next data pack. I have a name for the data pack, so look out for that. That's exciting. It's just been called Avion for the last 3 years. So that's exciting. Not going to tell you what it is now. Gonna have to wait. But I got some cool stuff coming. It's been reworked from the ground up for the most part. That's not true. It's been reworked from the top down is more accurate. Picking out pieces as I go. There's probably a lot of legacy code left in that's slowing everything down, but there's some exciting stuff coming up. Villagers, major overhaul, furniture. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. It proved to be a lot laggier on the server than I thought it would. I've been rambling for a solid 7 minutes, but you know what? I got things to say. It's 7:35 in the morning. I've been awake for a while. I got stuff on my mind. I forget where I was going, but exciting stuff for 118. Hopefully they actually release a full goddamn update this time. You're lucky you got the montage, because most of the 117 release was me calling it a goddamn unfinished, half-baked pile of garbage of an update. I was not happy with the direction they went for that. It's part 1 of Caves and Cliffs, and there are no caves or cliffs. You get copper and wax. And a weird fish. It's not a fish, Kirven. It's a salamander or something. I can't even put it in my fish tank because it eats tropical fish. They've been spawning by the boatload down there. It's a mess. Palms Ahoy is a mess right now. I'm a mess. Palms Ahoy is a mess. Server's a mess. I found a great plugin that's actually been making it run way better. Look at the sun. It's actually going in a straight line. It's not bouncing back. Honestly, as physically and emotionally draining as the last 365 days have been, this is a load off my mind. Just being able to sit and watch the sun go down in a straight line without jumping back 5 feet. It's incredible. I have not seen that in so long. It's the little things. You got to cling to the little things, because Lord knows there are no big things anymore. Oh, Christ. I'm losing my goddamn mind. My last semester of college starts in less than a week. It's gonna get interesting. Lost my goddamn mind. I kind of just want to see what happens if I do this. And you. Let's see. Uh-oh. I thought those would break.